Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Mom's Club K, and today, as you can see by the title, I'll be giving you 10 hacks and 10 tips on breastfeeding. Alright, so let's get right into the video. So the first tip is basically to save those coins, okay? Because we need those coins. So the first tip is using storage bags or Ziploc bags instead of breastfeeding bags, because in breastfeeding bags they're like $15–20 and you're going to get like 30 bags, you know. And so that's it. And you can reuse them, but who wants to reuse them? You know, who really wants to reuse them? And mostly only people that reuse them are people that like pump and then feed with the bottle. People that are exclusively breastfeeding is not going to reuse the bag or whatever. But what we used was Ziploc bags, and it don't have to be the square ones. We use rectangular ones that we got from the dollar store. I'll put a picture right here. We use rectangular ones, and we got like 50 of them, and they are also at Dollar Tree. Rectangular bags, 50 of them, and they were like $1, $2 or $3 at the most. But I'll post the description at the bottom, or you know, pin something so where you can see what I'm talking about. But it was really affordable, and it was a lot of bags, and you just measure the milk in a bottle, and then just pour it in a bag, and then you can write on there with a Sharpie of how many ounces. If you have excess milk, if you're, you know, bottle feeding, breastfeeding, and bottle feeding, whatever, you can just if you have more milk than what your child drinks at the moment, you could just use the other milk, put in another bottle, and put the bottle in the refrigerator until they're ready to feed again. But it's really affordable. So, you know, just check that out. So that's my tip or hack number 1. So number 2, and this hurts, oh my God. Put the baby's mouth on the entire nipple, not on the end of your nipple. Get your nipple, make sure it's, and you know, this for, I be doing stuff for the plus size, for all women, but plus size women, we got big breasts. So get your breasts, make sure it's not engorged, or just, or if you need to pump a little bit out, or pump a little bit out, or hand express the milk out, because if your breast is too full, your nipples are going to go flat, and it's going to be hard for the baby to suck on your nipples like that. So take some of the milk out, pump it out first, or whatever you have to do to feel comfortable, to get some relief. Hold your breast up and like swipe your nipple over the child's nose, over your baby's nose. And once they open the mouth, put the entire nipple in their mouth. Please don't put the edge of your nipple in the baby's mouth. I know you've done it before, because I have, and it hurt. It hurt like hell. Why? Like, it really hurt. So, oh, it feel like they biting on it, then it start bleeding, then you need nipple cream, then you don't want to breastfeed anymore. And we need you to breastfeed at least the first 6 weeks. At least try it out, Mom. Like, we need you to breastfeed, okay? This is important for our kids, you know? This is important. All right. I'm really dramatic, as you can see. All right, so the third hack is make a pumping bra. So not a pumping bra, but a breastfeeding bra, a nursing bra, whatever they call it, nursing bra. So make one of those. You can do you can do a regular bra and cut holes in it where your nipples are, or this is for plus size women. Or you can do a sports bra and cut the holes out and do the electric pump. So at nighttime, you know, you could put the pump on both of your breasts and pump that way. You know, use the electric pump and use it on both breasts. That way you're cutting down time to do other things, because in my experience, soon as I pump or soon as I breastfeed, it's time to do it again. I'm just exhausted. And then when I pump one breast at a time, it just takes up a lot of time. So I'm just like, no, we're not doing that. So make your own nursing bra, girl. You could do it. We on a budget, period. So another thing, if I stopped saying what number I'm on, y'all. I don't know. This may be number 3 or 4. So another thing is, like I was saying, tip number 4 is use an electric pump. Pump both breasts at the same time and cut down time. So number 5, don't use the pacifier so soon. You know, the best pacifiers are the ones they give us in the hospital, but you can just take it with you, and then whenever your child has established a bond with you and established a good latch to your breast, then you introduce the pacifier, because it can cause nipple confusion. So the baby is going to want to suck the nipple that's the fastest. So whichever is giving them the best results, that's what the baby's going to gravitate to. And so when you breastfeed, your milk normally isn't coming out fast unless you're just full. But the suck is slow. But the pacifier is very soothing. It's fast. They can do it at their pace. And then the bottle is extremely fast. It's way fast. It's a way faster flow than the nipple. So don't use the pacifier so soon. So 6, if your milk is not coming down, get in the shower. Like, hot showers or everything. Like, when my breasts are hurting and they just so full and I just can't take it anymore, I get in the shower. So get in the shower, let the hot water hit it, and then once you get out, that milk is definitely going to come down. It's going to, come down. So if you're having trouble with letdown, put hot compressions on your breasts, get in the shower, look at pictures of your kids, wake them up, make them cry, rub on them. Yeah, you're going to express milk. Okay, so tip number 7, and which is the most important tip to me, and this have to do with letdown as well and producing a lot of milk, is drink water. Like, water do the skin real good, make your hair grow, nails grow. It helps with producing milk. You're going to produce a lot of milk. If you can do at least a gallon a day or 3/4 of a gallon, you're going to produce a lot of milk. And then they have lactation cookies, they have brownies, they have pills, they have tea, they have everything now for moms that's trying to breastfeed and keep up with their supply. And like, don't go to sleep and don't pump while don't just sleep throughout the night basically and never pump, because that will slow down your milk. Because your body will think that your child doesn't need to eat as frequently. Well, when they really do, when you wake up with your bed all wet, titties wet, not titties, breasts wet, the sheets wet, everybody wet, full of breast milk. So at nighttime, at least get up once to pump. That's why I said use the electric pump and pump both of them at the same time. 15 minutes, you're done, boom, go back to sleep. But if you're breastfeeding, your child more than likely going to get up to breastfeed, unless they're older, like 8 or 9 months, where they just, gravitate to your breast while you're sleeping and just, and drink that way and feed that way. All right. So tip number 8, to lift the kid up, to lift your baby up. I don't know why I keep saying kid. Well, they are kids, but baby. So to lift your baby up, just use a boppy. You can use the boppy, put it around you and have their head, put the boppy around you and have their head on the boppy parallel to your breast and your nipple. Or ding, 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 you can use rolled up blankets, like the receiving blankets they give you in the hospital, or just receiving blankets, period. You can roll those up and put it under your breast to lift your breast if you have larger breasts, to give you some support. So that's tip number 8. Or if you have like low nipples or anything, you can, use the rolled up blankets for that to kind of lift it. And then that way you don't have to hold your breast and hold the baby, arm hurting or whatever. So tip number 9. This is for my smaller breast people. You can just wear a tank top. Like if you're at home, you can wear a tank top and then a regular t-shirt on top. That way you just put your tank top down and your t-shirt to kind of cover the top part of your breast, and the baby is already feeding, so the bottom half of your breast is not showing or exposed. Like, that's just a tip. Also, you can use like a scarf around your neck. Just put the scarf halfway on this side and cover the baby's head and cover your breast if you're not, comfortable being exposed. I feel like let the boobs go free. Show them boobs, baby. I'm just saying, don't show them to everybody. But if you need to breastfeed, don't feel insecure about feeding your child. It's legal. And even if it wasn't legal, we're going to do it anyway because moms do what they want with their kids, right? Okay. But yeah, So the last and final tip is don't forget what breast you breastfed off of. I did this so many times because when you're a new mom, you're just so tired. Like, you can't keep up if it's the left or right breast. And some kids have favorite breasts, so some women, they do know. But you want to give both of your breasts time to reproduce milk. So they have the hair tie method, where you put a hair tie on this side for this breast, and then when it's time to switch on this side, or this breast, if your right breast is next, my right, your left. If my right breast is next, I'll put the hair tie on this arm, and that way you can keep up with, which breast you just pumped off of, or which breast you just fed off of, or whatever like that. And so, yeah, those are my 10 tips, y'all. Those are my 10 tips. I need to stay still. Those are my 10 tips, and I'm just happy that y'all here with me again. So those are my 10 tips, y'all, and I'm just happy that you're back here watching the video again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to interact with y'all. I want y'all's feedback. I am a new YouTuber, so I'm getting into the flow of things. I'm coming into my own, coming into my channel. Definitely follow me on Facebook at Moms Club. Follow me on Instagram at Moms Club K, and follow me and I'll follow you. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.